You ain't crockin', you ain't rockin'. Redneck pool, definitely been doing awesome. 48 inches deep, the kids can touch the bottom. We've had so much fun with this thing, and for 600 bucks, how can you really go wrong? I would like to get a vacuum for it, but everything seems to be sold out online, but I don't know, I'll keep looking. But all in all, definitely the best investment I've made all year is this pool right here. Been having so much fun just getting out, getting to cool off, especially in this beautiful Pennsylvania sun. And as for a little bit of our truck fleet update here, we do have the Raptor SVT Special Edition 2000 Mud Mouse F-150, and everything's been working good with this truck so far. Light bar working awesome from Ox-Beam, and just keeps on running, so you can't argue with that. And this truck, honestly, if it just starts up, that's all it really needs to do. And we've been cruising through the bush with it, beating it up, having some fun. Definitely no complaints whatsoever. Then over here we've got the Hammer Wagon project, our 95 Ram 2500. It's got a V10 in it. I would like to put a Cummins in. I'm thinking if I could find like a totally rusted out 95 Ram with a Cummins that's got good powertrain. Might be thinking about swapping that out, but either way, we do have our Raptor paint job here. This is just one coat so far, but it did turn out pretty good. There's a lot of work to do as far as just kind of getting all the little odds and ends done on this project. You can see we did do a swap. These are 2004 seats, but all the power and everything works on it and everything like that. Carpet's out, new carpet is ready to go in pretty much. Just wanted to finish up all the brackets and everything that I had to custom make for these seats to fit in this truck. But we have new speakers, we got a sub to go in here, we got an amp, we got all kinds of fun toys. Just basically got to get it back at this one and get it all finished up. Then we've got the race trailer over here, and things are starting to grow up around it because, well, we haven't really been to any events, just basically because of everything that's going on. There's nothing happening, so we haven't been able to go out to Camaro Fest or any of those fun things that we do pretty much every year. And this is where it sits. So basically what I'm gonna have to do is pull this thing out eventually and give it a good wash. You can see the green stuff starting to grow on the side of it. And we do have something happening with all this horrible gravel road we have here. You see the weeds are growing up everywhere. This is all getting paved here in the next probably about a month or so. So I'll be very excited for that. We got the entire front driveway, which is pretty rough, and then this road and this entire pad is all gonna be nice asphalt, and along with that pad over there where the trailer goes, and should look a whole lot cleaner around here. And then we have the $150 F-150 Lariat. This is a 98. This thing has been actually working pretty good, other for the fact that it has no brakes. I just gotta bleed the brakes, and then we should be pretty much good to go on this one. This one I plan on having as basically the yard truck, or maybe we'll do some fun stuff with it. I don't know. It's 4-wheel drive. It's got a 5.4 liter V8, and it's basically just a better conditioned version of the Mud Mouse. And then over here we got the Ram Rebel. We got everything nicely cleaned up from our beach trip, except for the interior, because I think we're gonna be going out again pretty soon. See, we still got a little bit of sand in here on our all-weather mats. I do have my Segway scooter. I don't know if I ever talked about this, but this is a 9-bot Segway scooter I got from Costco at Christmas time, and this thing's been awesome. If you guys want to see any more about that, definitely drop in the comments. This thing has been probably the most fun thing to have down at the beach, because you can go cruising around in kind of the neighborhood where we stay, and there's not really a lot of traffic there, so you can have a lot of fun just kind of cruising on that thing and definitely having a good time at the beach. So as far as the Ram build goes, we basically kind of plateaued a little bit. I've got pretty much all the big things I wanted to do just for right now done to it. We do have to fix up a little bit in the front as far as where the rubbing was, and I do have some rubber for that. I'm just waiting for my stainless hardware so it doesn't all rust out when we go down to the beach again, and hopefully we can get that all sorted out. That should be here today, so hopefully in an upcoming video we'll have that all sorted out for you guys, kind of show you guys what we did with that. And also the back window. We did have the window replaced. I put the same American flag on the back, and you know what? It has to go. And yes, there's a very good reason for that. That is because this flag is not patriotic. And I know what you're gonna think. You're like, well, why would the American flag not be patriotic? Well, as some of you noticed, this flag, just because of the proportions of it, does not have all 50 stars. And we're all about having everything to be legit and definitely politically correct, as in the actual flag. Just like the one up there, it's gotta have 50 stars. So we have a brand new flag to be putting on this truck. Let's take these old one off and get our new one installed. And yep, we still got a bunch of sand back here. Not a big deal. That's what the good thing about having the spray and box liner. Okay, there's more sand flying everywhere. We have the spray and box liner, makes it really easy to clean out. We got our tonneau cover. I'm just gonna release each side. That. And roll this guy up. And it is probably, I would say, about 90 degrees in here, so this vinyl should come off pretty easily. Look at that. And just like that, we're ready to install our new one. And here it is, everybody, our new flag, counting 50 stars. And I think it's gonna look a whole lot better rather than the one we had before. So this is another eBay item. I bought this a little while ago. I'm not sure if the link, it would still work even if I was able to link it to you guys, because things change so often on eBay. So that's kind of a thing we run into. But all in all, just basically want to check around and see if it is still available. That's why I hate leaving links for you guys, because on Amazon it's pretty reliable, but on eBay they change so often that a lot of times by the time you go to look it up, it doesn't work, and then I have to answer a million questions. So yeah, it came from eBay. That's all I can really tell you, and basically have to try our luck at finding it. He is having a little bit of trouble kind of sticking to the transfer paper a little bit. I was going to get my squeegee, go over that real good, make sure I get some good bonding, and hopefully we can get that thing to release. Well, everybody, I regretfully inform you that I have officially failed on our rear flag. I tried everything I could. I squeegeed it out as best I could, and every time I tried to pull it off the transfer paper, it's so hot in here right now that it ended up just pulling it and wrinkling it, and it was getting little bubbles everywhere. And I got frustrated, and that was just kind of the end of that. So my plan is I'm gonna have to order another one. So hopefully if I put a link in the description, it will be the correct one for the 50-star flag, because unfortunately, yes, I've failed our country and I've ruined that decal, and now we're running with no American flag in the middle of our window. But either way, should I order another 50-star American flag? Is there maybe a don't tread on me one, or something else that you guys might suggest that I should put in the middle of this truck? Did this happen for a reason? I don't know. But either way, I want to have the proper flag. I'm going to put the right flag in the middle. It's got to have 50 stars. It's got to be the right thing. And you know what? It's just way too hot to work with vinyl in super, super hot conditions like this. It's probably like, I don't know. Let's go check. Let's go see what the actual temperature in the shop is right now, just so you guys can kind of get an idea without me just kind of guessing. So yeah, we're going and going and going, and we can see we stop right, let's see here, right about there. So we're looking at a solid 95 degrees in the shop. So yeah, if it's 95 degrees, don't try to put on a rear window decal, because you're gonna probably run into the exact same problem that I had. But even though that flag did not work out this time, we will order something else for that. We still do have our stars and stripes on the Ram decal. This is also an eBay item, which tends to change from day to day, but if you can find it, it's definitely a nice touch. Well, everybody, now that we're kind of out of whatever we were gonna do on this video, just kind of sit here, relax a little bit in the sweat lodge that is the shop. I really would like to get air conditioning in here, but we definitely need a ceiling, and I need to get heat for the winter time. So those are also things we need to do. Also need to move the camper out so I can finish up some of the walls. And yeah, there's just basically a lot of stuff in here, and I need to kind of get that organized. Hopefully get the mezzanine more completed, and then, you know, once that's complete, I can move stuff up in there and kind of make things a little bit more livable in here, less of a construction site. Well, everybody, my camera's overheating and turning off every 5 seconds. Obviously, this video is a bit of a fail, but maybe it is for a reason. Maybe we can find something different to put on there. It's gonna be awesome for this build. Definitely drop that in the comments. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, keep that hammer down.